Hi, Chris here from Good Life Maroochydore. Today I want to discuss with you feet and appropriate footwear. So a lot of the time when I'm doing my postural assessments on my clients, I come across some really bad choices in footwear. Bunions, overpronation of the ankle, people relying on orthotics for what the foot should be doing naturally for them. So today I just wanted to sort of kind of show you some of the stuff that I sort of work with. So when we look at a normal gym shoe, and they're nice and colourful and everybody goes for the really colourful ones, what you've got here is, if you're looking at that from an angle, you're looking at like you're on a high heel. So you've actually shortening your Achilles tendon because we should be walking flat. And this has also got a nice chunky cushioning here. We have at the bottom of our heel a nice fat pad here that is our natural cushioning. And you'll never lose that no matter how much weight you lose. So what you want to do is you want to sort of rethink of these shoes a little bit. Also, when we're looking at the shape of the shoe, this one's not too bad in the toes. So we want to have a look at a shoe that resembles more like a foot. So when we're looking at a foot is quite wide. But you know, all of a sudden we're picking shoes that turn our toes in, and then people get the bunions forming. Because like bad choices in shoes actually makes the toe turn in. Then they start walking over this joint starts to become like thicker and more bone-like, and they walk over it, which changes the biomechanics of the foot and the hip. And then they start to get problems with the knees. And this all comes from a lot of the time from bad footwear. So these girls that wear these lovely shoes, if we look at the bottom of that shoe, there's nothing resembling a foot there whatsoever. And then they end up with these bunions and bad knees, shortened Achilles, which shortens the back. So if we're shortening our Achilles, if we're on a high heel, we're actually coming into an anterior tilt. Then we have to compress our spine to walk forward. Okay, so heels are just not good. You can wear them, they're nice and fashionable, but you need to do the repair work afterwards on them. When I look at a trainer, I want to see a trainer that is flat here, so I can feel every sensory action that's coming at me from the ground up, and my body responds. I want a nice, mobile toe area, and I don't want a lot of medial arch support because, funny enough, this guy's also got orthotics in this shoe, which is really kind of funny. So he's got this medial arch support in the shoe, then he's put orthotics in them also, because what's happening is when you put a brace on a foot, the muscle becomes lazy. Anything becomes lazy once it's braced. So what we want to do is we want to get out of that bracing, repair the foot damage by doing that ball rolling under the foot that I've shown you guys before, working through the ankle mobility and fixing the hip. So when we look at this shoe, I can fold this shoe up. And this is what you train in, this is what you run in, this is what you walk trails in. It does take a little bit of time to get used to them and start to get your calf to work properly and your subtalar joint to sit nicely as we move through pronation and back in our normal gait. So start to consider the damage that just a poor shoe is doing to your whole biomechanics of your body. I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, please just send me a message or give me a call, either or. Happy to help. Thanks, bye.